Elizabeth Holmes dropped out of Stanford at 19 years old. By 25, she'd raised $5 million. By 30, she was worth $4.5 billion on paper. Every single test she ran, faked. Every result she showed investors, lie. And she convinced some of the smartest people in America to bet their reputations on it. This is how a 19-year-old girl built a $9 billion lie before the FBI showed up. Elizabeth Holmes was obsessed with one thing: blood. Not in a serial killer way, in a "I'm going to revolutionize medicine" way. The problem she identified was real. Traditional blood tests require drawing 5 to 10 vials. It's painful, expensive, and slow. And if you want results the same day, forget it. Holmes thought, what if you could test everything from a single finger prick? In 2003, she walks into Stanford's engineering program with a vision. Not medical training, not a PhD, just a vision. Her engineering professor, Ramesh Srivastava, was skeptical but intrigued. He gave her a project. She dropped out before finishing it. Here's where it gets interesting. She didn't actually have a breakthrough yet, but she had something more dangerous: confidence. 2003, Holmes founds Theranos in a garage with $100K from family. The company name, Theranos, therapy plus diagnosis. She hires Don Luke, a former Theranos board member. Wait, wrong name. She hires Don Lucas, a venture capitalist. Lucas introduces her to Sunny Balwani, a former Theranos executive who's 20 years older. Sunny becomes her business partner. Some sources say more than that. Together, they start telling a specific story to investors. We have proprietary technology that can run hundreds of tests from a single drop of blood using a machine called the Edison. The Edison didn't work, not even close. But did they tell investors that? No, in 2010, Walgreens wants proof. They ask for independent validation. Holmes refuses, says it's proprietary. Walgreens takes a risk anyway and partners with them. This is the first domino. The SEC filing from 2015 would later reveal Theranos was running tests on competitors' machines, then relabeling the results. Think about that. They were literally buying other companies' devices and pretending they were their own. By 2013, Holmes had raised $700 million from major venture capital firms like Draper Fisher Jurvetson, Rupert Murdoch, and the Walton family, Walmart heirs. In 2014, Theranos reaches a $9 billion valuation. Holmes becomes the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. Forbes puts her on the cover. She's on TED Talks, 60 Minutes, CNBC. She's wearing black turtlenecks like Steve Jobs, speaking in hushed, confident tones, building a cult of personality. One small detail: the Edison still doesn't work. A 2015 study published in a medical journal reviewed Theranos' claims. The researchers found there is no evidence that Theranos' technology can perform the tests claimed. But did anyone read that paper? No. 2015, John Carreyrou, a Wall Street Journal reporter, gets a tip. He starts digging, talks to former employees. What he finds is shocking. One whistleblower, Tyler Schultz, tells Carreyrou everything. The machines break constantly. Employees are told to use competitor machines and fake the results. Quality control is non-existent. Patients are getting wrong test results. In October 2015, Carreyrou publishes a 3,500-word investigation. Holmes's response: she denies everything, calls it inaccurate, hires a lawyer to threaten Carreyrou, but the story spreads. 2 weeks later, Walgreens terminates the partnership. They had run 1.4 million tests using Theranos machines. How many of those results were fake? Nobody knows. Patients never found out. Here's what most people miss about the Theranos fraud.